Think of somebody in this life now who's evil. I'm going to say James. James has been a horrible person for the entirety of his life. People hate James, literally with a passion. He's done some heinous crimes. He's just a horrible, arrogant person. No one likes. And on James's deathbed, he said he was going to come back with vengeance and terrorize the living. What James failed to understand in those moments, when his vessel and soul was in the vessel, is the human part of him wanted to do that. However, the energy part of him didn't want to side with that. Because why is it you think that James had become horrible, negative, evil person in those moments? Through the conditioning of his life journey brought him into being. What is it that gives you the right to free will on this planet? What is it that gives you the ability to look left, look right, to think? The brain. Therefore, the ugly humanistic traits that are cultivated within planet Earth come from the brain. Therefore, what happens when energy goes back to energy? What happens to the brain? It dies, rots, stays, deteriorates on this planet. Many different ways of getting buried, many different ways of disposing of the bodies, I suppose. In a nutshell, this part of you dies and stays on the planet, doesn't go to energy. Therefore, the ugly humanistic traits, the anger, the jealousy, the greed, the hatred, the corruption, all of these different things die and stay with the body. They don't go back to spirit. So if you are somebody who's wanting to connect to your loved ones in spirit, you need to understand that you should not protect from the spirit world or the realms. You have to protect from poor understandings and bad teachings. This is the only thing. Having a good understanding supersedes the notion to protect.